Everyone. In this project, I have worked on my company's employee dataset and created an HR analytics dashboard using Excel. The goal of this project is to analyze employee data and identify key HR issues such as attrition and workforce stability of the employee. To understand this dashboard, let me first explain the dataset used in this analysis. So here we can see that this is an HR dataset that contains employee level information. The dataset includes details such as department of the employee, the types of employee, date of joining, date of relieving, total experience of the employee, stability of the employee in the organization. These data helps us track employee movement and understand how employees are joining and leaving the organization. Now we understand the dataset. Next step was to analyze this data using pivot tables. So here I created pivot tables to summarize and analyze raw employee data. These pivot tables calculate key metrics such as overall headcount, active headcount, attrition percentage, transfer of the employee. These pivot tables act as the backend of the dashboard and automatically updates insights when the data changes. Using pivot tables, I build a visual HR dashboard to present the insights clearly. So here are the HR analytics dashboard. These dashboards shows KPIs, overall headcount, active headcount, attrition percentage and transfer. And this dashboard also display charts like HR growth, density, job level, HR reporting, department wise headcount, employee type and stability. So these based on this dashboard, we can now clearly identify the key problems occurring in the company. So the problems are: which department have the highest attrition? So using Slicer, when I select the accounting department, in the attrition KPI, I can see that the attrition level is 50%. And in other department like finance, the attrition level is 29%. In marketing, their attrition level is 21%. So I can say that the accounting department have the highest attrition level among the other departments. And now we want to work on it, like why the accounting department employee are leaving the department or the organization. Now we move on the second problem. Is attrition higher among contract employees than permanent employees? So in the employee type graph, we can the graph say that the contract employee is much lesser than the permanent employees. So we can say that the contract employee attrition level is much higher than the permanent employees. So this graph explain this question very well. Now we move on the second question. Are we losing experienced employees? So in dashboard stability graph, the stability graph says that yes, we are losing experienced employee. As the dashboard shows, employee exit even if they are in higher experience bands. Higher experience columns. This column, higher experience bands, which impacts skill retention and organizational stability. Now we move on to the conclusion part. The HR dashboard provides a clear view of overall headcount, attrition, stability, transfer of the employee in the organization. The contract and certain employee segment shows lower stability compared to other employees and other department. The dashboard supports data driven decision to improve employee retention and stability. So thank you so much.